For years, we've tried and been told to meet demand, but here's the truth. Demand in itself is not the problem. It's the fact that we're letting it drive us. We built a system that rewards the fastest caller, not the person who needs us the most. Appointments go to the ones that can call at 8 a.m., who then can hold on to the longest, who know how to play the game. This isn't fair. This isn't safe. It's burning our teams out. We've been chasing an impossible task to try and meet ever-growing demand with fixed supply and funding that hasn't kept up. So it's time to forget about demand and start focusing on need. If you want a fairer way to allocate appointments, a happier, safer practice team, and to stop chasing the impossible, then this video is for you. But first, let's talk about how we got here. From the start, general practice was about responding. Someone would ask, I want to see a doctor. Take a seat. This turned into, I want an appointment. Here you go. But now, just asking isn't enough. Supply hasn't kept up with the number of people asking. So you have to ask yourself, who's getting seen? The ones who can call the fastest, the ones at the desk at 7:59, the ones that can hang on the phone for 2 hours. These are the people who get seen, regardless of the level of need they have. And that's not their fault. It's generally hard for patients to know if they need us. They don't know what we can and cannot do. They don't know the limits of medicine. And let's be honest, they don't know the Krebs cycle. They're navigating a system with many doors, which are ever changing, and there's no map to it. But we do. And this is why we need to lead with need. Some of you might be thinking, haven't we tried this before? Remember telephone triage? It was once the great hope. No automatic face-to-face appointment with the GP. You got a phone appointment to see what you actually needed. At first, it worked. I trained in a practice that used to use this model. It helped manage demand. It helped us squeeze in more things into the time that we had. It seemed like a breakthrough. It really worked. But then something happened. Demand kept rising, and because the system worked, more and more people used it. You were guaranteed a call back from the GP on the same day. So why not get yourself down on that list? The list got longer and longer. The partners stayed until 8 p.m. to clear the list. What went wrong? It comes down to the fact that it was synchronous communication. It happened in real time. As GPs, you can deal with a lot of stuff and you want to be helpful. So you're on a call and you're halfway through. You pretty much gathered most of the history. So why not just deal with it? So instead of turning these telephone calls into finding out where the patient would best be served, it just turned into another consultation. You're on the call, so you just sort it. But it adds up. If you have a list of 60, 70, 80 patients, that's a lot just in one day. On the face of it, it was a great service, but it was unsustainable. If funding would match what they were delivering, then it would have worked, but it didn't. Remember, we are funded like a subscription service. You get paid per patient registered with you. If they see you once a year, or if they see you every week, you get the same amount. The model only works if it balances out, but it stopped balancing long ago. And there's a growing gap between demand and supply. So how do we fix this? We move to total triage and make that communication asynchronous, gathering that reason, that need from the patient, not in real time. Instead of chasing the phone, we ask patients to submit their need requests on a form, either online or via reception. Then we assess them carefully, safely, and fairly, without the pressure of live calls. We can match the need with the supply that we have. And in a world where we have a lot more options than just GPs, we can direct patients to where they can have the right care. It's not perfect, and it is a workaround about trying to match up the resources that we have with what demand and need is coming in. Do I wish that we had enough supply to give everyone what they wanted and at some level what they needed? Absolutely. But call me when the resources to be able to offer that kind of thing arrive. But for now, we need to protect our patients, our practice teams, and our own sanity. It's how we stop being driven into the ground by demand and seeing those that need us the most and creating a general practice that is sustainable. If you want to hear more about total triage, then please click here.